Hello fellow shadows, welcome back to another video, and this is going to be kind of like a continuation of the last video that was uploaded on my channel because my phone cut it off at 17 minutes in because of too much storage. So I was talking about COPPA, and I practically left off on the part where I was saying that I agree with Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers when I was saying, when he said on Geeks and Gamers, we all need to pretty much stand up together against COPPA if you want your YouTube channel to like survive through this. That if you don't want to potentially get sued for mismarking your channel or video, which you can be sued for, because like I said, if you mark it, let's say if I with the Detroit streams, those aren't exactly for kids per se, but it's still where kids can enjoy it, but it's not exactly for kids, that game per se. But let's say if I market that for kids, the Detroit streams on this channel, which I'm not saying that I own the game at any way, shape, or form before words gets in my mouth. I'm just saying I streamed the game. That's the closest thing I'm saying. I streamed a game. I practically advertised a product on my channel. It was this video game. But let's say if I passed out like with a for kids or not for kids. If I did that, like say put the Detroit streams as in like the for kids section, and the FTC or whatever it's called that's behind COPPA sees that like any content that they disagree with it being for kids in that in one of my Detroit streams, then they would then, if COPPA is passed, legally be able to sue me to like $42,000. Like, really? Are you kidding me? I mean, I know my video would technically be considered not exactly family friendly per se, because I do curse at times. I know some people are sensitive to cursing, but as I said in my last video, and I'm not trying to be mean here, but if you don't like me cursing in general, then you you would not want to be around me, because I do curse. I'm not gonna stop cursing, but I do try to curse responsibly. And if you can't take that last part, then I'm sorry. Then we should go our separate ways. But people like Brian Hall, Black Nerd Comedy, Geeks and Gamers, that Star Wars girl, World Class Bullshitters, Strong 3PO, Kate Wilson, even though unfortunately she's dead, Christina Grimmie's channel, and Snarkingly Beluga, some friends of mine like Simulation, Treasure of the Truth, Toby, aka Prince Mr. Awesome, I think that's how his YouTube name is now, are all potentially in danger of potentially from this COPPA thing. Even my cat's channel is in danger, because I am in charge of making videos on his channel as well, which is Nemo the Cat. Because these regulations of music, video games, TV stars, shows, cartoon characters, sports, stories, toys, fantasy, arts and crafts, pets, snack, foods, and cereal, they don't really go into like specifics. And I feel like at least like 90% of what I said in the COPPA regulation shouldn't even be a COPPA regulation. Like, yeah, nowadays, yeah, kids are given a tablet or whatever by their parents. That tablet, a phone that can go on the internet, go on YouTube, a laptop by their parents. It's whoever's behind COPPA shouldn't take the whole parenting thing into their hands, their own hands. They should let the parents do the parenting. It's not the FTC, which I think is what they're called, responsibility to parent other people's children. If I ever have kids, and if I ever caught them like looking at Pornhub or look at stuff that I feel like is that they're not mentally ready for, if they're watching a video on YouTube, then I would tell them, hey, you know what? Me and you need to have a talk. Like, Pornhub things, it's inappropriate for kids, I admit. But thankfully, YouTube doesn't really have that. But if it's something that I feel like my child is not mentally ready for watching, and if I catch them doing it, I won't verbally attack them saying, you little bleep. I'm trying not to curse in this video, but I won't go say, you little bleep. I will say, okay, me and you need to have a talk. I don't feel comfortable you watching this video at this stage in age, this stage of your life yet. When you get older, I will be more comfortable, but as of right now, I'm not comfortable with you watching this video that I caught you watching. Can you please not watch that video? I will try to come as a father and a friend figure, but in that scenario, if I can't go both ways. But seriously, it's not the FTC or whoever's behind COPPA's responsibility to parent people under 13, because COPPA is the Children Online Privacy Protection Act, and it protects the privacy of kids under 13. It's like, yeah, when I was growing up, I had some adults telling me, hey, this is not exactly right. You should not do this. And then I had my parents, the few times when I didn't listen to, the friendly warning adults said, because I understand that they were looking for my well-being. And if it was, really, a serious thing, my parents definitely said, pretty much forced me not to. So, pretty much I had the choice whether or not I can, but I had my parents, keyword parents, to practically force me as a child to stay clear of the wrong choice. And the same thing should be applied in YouTube. I think it's Grizzly Voices who said that it's the parents who should dictate whether or not, which videos, what content their kids watch. Not YouTube, not everyone else, because everyone else is not that kid's parents. Their parents is their parents. And if I was a parent to a child hearing this, I think I would be a bit more pissed off than I am now. How dare you take away part of my job as a parent? You're no school. I'm not giving you permission to parent my kids, because in a sense, parents do give schools freedom to, in a sense, parent their kids for a few hours in the day. But yeah, and there's a way to get our voices heard. I made a playlist where you can hear other people's views on the whole COPPA thing, and a lot of them, at least most of them, has similar feelings about COPPA as I do. And they do have links on where you can have your voices heard, per se, in terms of typing, having the petition. And I highly suggest, regardless if you sign the petition or not, to have this COPPA thing not being passed. I highly recommend you guys record a video telling your how you guys feel about this whole COPPA thing, letting more people be aware of this situation. Because if you want to keep making YouTube videos, at least make like in the future where you don't have to worry about this type of stuff. I highly suggest you at the very least make a YouTube video so even more people can be aware. So more people can dictate whether or not they want this thing to pass or not. And if this COPPA thing passes, then yeah, and this isn't exactly me entirely swearing, but as YouTubers, it's gonna make our jobs as content creators hell. And it's unfair to us content creators. Excuse me. Like, seriously, don't punish us content creators for something kids like watches. Like I always said, Scattered Shadows. It's not exactly a PG uh uh channel. My own channel was just Phil TMNT. It's not a kids channel. I can say my cat's channel is more of a kids channel, cause one, I curse, and as there are more people being brought onto Scattered Shadows team, I will have no problem with them cursing as long as they don't really overdo with the cursing. I and I like doubt that any content creators really has kids in mind per se in terms of, hey, let's pander to only kids. No. Well, at least with me, and I know some other YouTubers, when they make videos, they don't really have kids in mind when they're making it. Yeah, kids might be attracted to some of the themes that that has in their titles, but I doubt that anyone has kids in mind per se. At least barely any. When people make content, they make it. Try to express it how they feel, and yeah, partially hopes that people will see. Do they mind if kids watch their content? Not really. I don't. I always said my Scattered Shadow and my own channel, Phil TMT, might be PG-13, but in a sense, like there's some videos that are also family oriented per se in terms of like parents and children can sit in the same room and watch my videos together. But I don't really generally specific, like I don't exactly say, hey, let me make a video just for kids or let me make a video just for adults. I'm kind of in between. And I don't even think about, when I think about like the audience, I think of, like when I think of Star Wars, okay, people, like my target is Star Wars fan audience. Same with Ninja Turtles, my Ninja Turtle fan audience, Nickelodeon fan audience, Disney fan audience. If I have like a Nickelodeon themed, Disney themed, Cartoon Network themed, comic book themed, video game themed video or stream, that's like the target audience. I'm not thinking about age. I'm really not thinking about age. So, like I said, to long story short, I highly recommend you guys watching the videos that I put in the playlist that I call COPPA. Cause it would, it would benefit, it would work in your benefit. And even if, regardless if you guys sign this petition or not to make COPPA not passable, I highly recommend you guys making a video expressing how you guys feel and posting it. Because that is also a powerful thing too. So, with that said, I'm still planning to have streams, videos, as if COPPA isn't a threat on this channel, and hopefully COPPA will not pass, and hopefully it won't be a threat to not only my channel, or this channel, but everybody's channel. Hopefully this doesn't pass, because this is crossing a line that should never be crossed. And, yeah, what are your guys' thoughts of COPPA? Do you guys agree with what COPPA is doing? Or, do you guys think COPPA is going overboard with this? Leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys soon. Have a nice day.